Hello, this is the Operation Cobalt official reading of GiantMilkDud, the Alaskan Bullworm. This reading is brought to you by clipchamp.com. This reading will be reading alt text, along with additional audio that cannot be played through a document format. It is recommended to listen to this while reading the document for full context. Thank you. Introduction. This document isn't to cancel or deplatform GiantMilkDud. That is not the intention at all. This document is to simply make GMD's fanbase acknowledge the past and current wrongdoings GMD has done, and for them to choose whether or not they want to continue supporting her and her work. GMD will be referred to by her preferred pronouns in this doc, which is she/her. Not only is it easier for us, but it helps keep things consistent. Everything in this document is alleged. GiantMilkDud, or GMD, is a transgender furry Roblox developer and creator from the state of Alaska, best known for her experiences UblynTYL Roleplay, originally Tattletale Roleplay, Z-Box, Bunoid Test, Mars Mining Simulator, and Plates of Sin, with 115,350,717 accumulative place visits as of May 20, 2024, with almost 100 million of those visits being on UblynTYL Roleplay alone. GMD has had her hand tangled in a few controversies regarding child safety within her community, and while a creative cannot and should not be expected to be able to control their whole fanbase, it is another thing entirely when said creative and their moderation are involved. This document will be separated by eras for the ease of the reader. Such eras will go as follows. Please consider reading the warnings before continuing. The Mya Era, 2016 to 2018. The Post-Drama Era, 2019 to 2022. The Layla Era, 2023 to 2024. Warning. This document may mention the following sensitive topics: suggestive content, NSFW content, pornography, insensitive content, jokes about civil atrocities, anti-Semitism, sexualization of minors, sexualization of animals, the use of slurs, mentions of sexual assault, mentions of suicide, mentions of doxing, and erotic roleplay. If you are sensitive to any of these, you may click off. The Mya Era. This section includes and mentions censored imagery of NSFW content, pornography, insensitive content, anti-Semitism, sexualization of minors, and the sexualization of animals. From 2016 to May 2022, GMD and her Roblox group, GMD Corporation, had a community on the gaming and chatting app Discord. This Discord server for Tattletale RP, later made for all of GMD's projects, was advertised to be for people 13+, with an 18+ subcommunity, Dark Corporation, created and then swiftly taken down due to a lack of age verification. During the early years of the GMD Corporation Discord server, many instances of explicitly sexual content went down, including NSFW emojis and cases where the server's icon was set as cropped Pokemon NSFW. An image of GMD core emojis during around 2016, with several eggplants being stroked and an emoji with a face simulating sexual pleasure. An image of a Discord icon with cropped Sylveon, a Pokemon from their 6th generation, pornography. Along with these instances, GMD would constantly make jokes regarding lolis. A loli, also known as lolicon or rorican, is defined on Wikipedia as a genre of fictional media which focuses on young or young-looking girl characters, particularly in a sexually suggestive or erotic manner, with the word deriving from the novel Lolita by Vladimir Nabokov, where a summary reads, a novel written in the form of an autobiography by a middle-aged character named Humbert Humbert. The story features the unreliable narration of his entire life, but particularly focuses on an instance when the narrator gets infatuated with a 12-year-old girl named Dolores Hayes, that he nicknames Lolita. With the context of both the word and the word it derives from, one may ask, what's the issue? The issue comes when GMD constantly makes jokes sexualizing these lowly characters, directed at the characters themselves, along with joke NSFW of the Pink Fong mascot, who is implied to be a child. An image of GMD with the nickname CAE, posting an iFunny meme with the character Hakua Shiodome from the manga and anime Oriaju saying, "Wanna touch my lowly ass?" A chat conversation between GMD with the nickname CAE and a user named Caboodle, with the chat reading, Caboodle, August 28, 2017. Fuck yeah, lowly centaurs. An image of a black-haired white female with a bra made of leaves with a gray horse's torso for legs. CAE, GiantMilkDud, August 28, 2017. So, lowly, horse pussy. An image of GMD with the nickname Gozwolfie saying, "You people can't say it's wrong to like lowlies when shaking my head. Businesses like Blizzard are throwing this shit at you." With an image of a blonde white girl wearing a purple witch's outfit riding a broom. An image of GMD with the nickname Fenico saying, "I low-key have the word lowly in like 5 of my passwords." An image of GMD with the nickname Pinkfong saying, 100% family friendly. With an image of Pinkfong, a pink fox with a yellow star necklace and a yellow crown giggling with their crotch pointed at the camera. With a part censored saying, "No porn here, chess." But this wouldn't end with just the inappropriate jokes about lowlies. GMD would also make several jokes at the expense of the Jewish community. A chat conversation between GMD with the nickname Gozwolfie and a user named Royalty, with the chat reading, "Royalty, I refuse to believe Jews are real." Gozwolfie, GiantMilkDud, they aren't, that's what Hitler was for. An image of GMD with the nickname Gozwolfie saying, No, it's just Jews are bad people." Then finally, inappropriate jokes about animals, along with NSFW of server moderators and the character Baby Talking Tattletale, who is heavily implied in the game to be a child. An image of GMD with the nickname Sei saying, "You seem interested in dog fucking albino. Instead, minimalize the risk by fucking your family dog instead. You're larger and can easily subdue it. Tie it up and give it a muzzle. Mr. Wanna spank a coon's cooch." A censored image of Baby Talking Tattletale with a knotted penis, with a human penis inserting itself into Baby Talking Tattletale's bottom. An image of Baby Talking Tattletale with a plaster on their crotch, next to a chrome red egg saying, "Tattletale regrets laying a chrome red." An image of GMD's old fur affinity account, with 5 images. An image of a chocolate rabbit flashing its vagina, an image of a switch puppy spreading their legs flashing their vagina, an image of the character Rai wearing a loose vest revealing 6 nipples, an image titled Rai in socks, with Rai flashing her vagina, and a normal image of the character Rai. These accusations would be given out by Mya Genesis, an ex-GMD Corporation staff member, and after a while in 2018 GMD would make a response to the majority of these claims with her document This is America. In this document, GMD makes counterpoints against Mya's claims with claims of her own, that Mya had a place with another user named Caboodle, where there was a Happy Room incident. Caboodle was Mya's friend in the Happy Room, where Mya was excessively obsessive over her. It was an unhealthy forced relationship that Caboodle wanted out of. When she discovered GMD Corp, I offered her to leave Happy Room and stay in GMD Corp. Mya took offense and threatened to blackmail Caboodle with spreading pictures of what she looks like to random strangers. The document would try to explain certain screenshots, with things like anti-Semitic jokes being excused with, "It's just some dark humor. I literally have a Jewish staff member." Though this document fails to properly mention one very important case with GMD, with it only being mentioned offhandedly, with the This is America document being removed sometime in 2019. In 2016, when GMD was 18, GMD had dated a user by the name of Quantum Waffle, now Chaldeus, for 3 weeks, with him being 14, 15 in 2017. GMD claims that this relationship was solely platonic, though with that, there are screenshots of GMD playing a Roblox condo game with Chaldeus. A Roblox condo game is a pornographic game where Roblox users simulate sexual actions with each other, with these games targeting Roblox generally for profit. A chat conversation between GMD with the nickname CAE and a user named Punished Space Cowboy Queen, with the chat reading, "Punished Space Cowboy Queen, did you ever date one of your staff, Quantum?" CAE, GiantMilkDud, I was in a platonic-based relationship with Quantum when I was 18. An image of GMD with the nickname Raya saying, for starters, the relationship and the NSFW thing didn't happen during the same time. The relationship was around 4 years ago, and we were both aware of a 4-year gap was potentially dangerous, and we both mutually agreed to end the relationship. It was entirely platonic during that. It only lasted like a month. We were both aware of the issues, and such hasn't occurred since. An image of Chaldeus confirming his age as 15 on June 3, 2017. An image of GMD, Chaldeus and 2 other users in a Roblox condo game, where GMD is simulating riding Chaldeus's penis while she is nude, wearing an elephant mask. An image of GMD and Chaldeus in a Roblox condo game, where GMD simulates sucking Chaldeus's penis while she is nude, wearing an elephant mask. The post-drama era. This section includes and mentions censored imagery of NSFW content, suggestive content, grooming, bullying, doxing, insensitive content, homophobia, use of ableist slurs, suicide mentions, and ERP. During 2019 to 2022, drama had died down drastically, and GMD Corporation would explode in popularity. With an influx of new people in the server, usually around the ages of 12 to 18, server drama and suggestive artwork would drive up rampantly. In many cases, GMD would make fun of fan designs and fan projects, with strict and harsh guidelines for her own species, the Enta, which would lead to people trying to force others to change their Enta designs, along with random, long-winded rants about neopronouns. A chat conversation between GMD with the nickname Rai and a user named Foykin, with the chat reading, Foykin, someone tried redesigning Chloe, how do you feel? An image of a skinny otter character, with long hair. She has sunglasses in the hair, with a fishnet bodysuit, a floral crop top, and some jean shorts. Rai, GiantMilkDud what, why is she a waffle? A mock-up of the pinned message in the Enta OC's channel from GMD, deleted user, that reads, Channel rules. Disobeying channel rules will result in a green heart, soft warning and your access to the channel revoked. 1. All submissions have to be Entas and reference sheets of Entas. 2. No joke characters. All Entas have to abide to the Enta race sheets restrictions to be considered a proper Enta. No designs so far gone they're not even Entas anymore. 3. No stolen artwork. Only show reference sheets you either drew or had drawn for you. Don't steal art. 4. This channel is dedicated to references and lore/race sheets/ECT, not WIPs or doodles of characters. Must have the member role to post here. And quote from Enta Ref Sheet 1, that reads, the Enta's fur is all white, but can have stripes or patterns correlating with their gem color. The patterns can be almost anything. And quote from Enta Ref Sheet 2, that reads, clothes. Enta do not have genitals. They do not feel indecency when naked. They don't even make clothes in heaven. Only fallen Enta would ever experience even seeing clothes. So, in general, Enta do not wear clothes, or even see a reason to. We're nudists. And quote from Enta Ref Sheet 2, that reads, identity/appearance. All Enta have female identities. Salkandoran made Enta in the image of SolarPyre. They do not have male/non-binary concepts. While they can shape-shift, they would avoid shape-shifting masculine features like male genitals or beards. A chat conversation between several users in GMD Corporation reading. Deleted user. Are full-on black appendages even allowed? Socks. Well, they can have any pattern, but I was kinda confused about the blue and red mix with the black corruption. Also, don't they all identify as female? Deleted user. Same. The gym. Technically speaking, Enta can't be male in any way. Backtick. A male Enta. I see this person didn't even see the Enta sheet. Shocked emoji. The gym. Angry screaming noises. Vel. Broke rule 2 on the Enta sheet. Alexpander at UziCrab is on the rave. Delete that. Pixelbit at UziCrab is on the rave. If you're going to make an Enta, read the flipping reference sheets. A chat conversation between 2 users in GMD Corporation reading. Deleted user. New Enta again. Heart Unicode. An image of an Enta in front of a sun-setting mountain. All white fur with 7 appendages with a black single stripe pattern. Her gem is a dark gray, with her eyes, neck fluff, fingers, and thigh single stripe pattern all being dark gray with a glittery texture. Stella the Star Enta. Trait, Bright Light. Using this power, Stella can summon bright lights to blind enemies. She can also use this power to bring stars in the night sky. V0Zel. She'd have to be corrupted. Entas only have black gems if corrupted.
I can't read that. I can't read what Solomon is.
Solomon, isn't that like a dude from the Bible?
No, Solomon's personality is an Enta.
Yeah, but Solomon's a name from the Bible. The Justice Enta.
Oh,
Personality. Bitchy. Likes. Rock music. Choco. Lot. Biscuits. Dislikes. Being called cute. Flat soda. Jim is under.
Of Solomon drinking flat soda.
Oh, it's a fucking Kratos Nanachi. That's something I never.
If you want to draw her, just DM the person. Ooh, what a deal.
Oh my, I'm really gonna have to draw her now.
Draw who?
Solomon.
I don't know, it's like a...
I know that.
How should Justice enter? She's really described as bitchy.
Yeah.
How's that
Look,
justice?
Yeah,
It's,
likes
it's lawful
rock
laughter.
music, and she dresses like a gothic emo chick, has her hair in front of her eyes, has a choker, but she's the Justice enter?
A chat conversation between several users in GMD Corp, along with GMD, with the username Chloe, and Insane Toracats, with the username Karu. The context of this argument is that Karu was making a Toytail RP fan game, with GMD telling them it was a bad concept. The chat reads, Chloe, GiantMilkDud, let me see if I can find his comment. Bonnie from FNAF, gladly. Karu, Insane Toracats, yeah, go ahead. Edgy_cop, I'll ask Crota to stop working on the music for your game Tora. Karu, Insane Toracats, yeah, I'm not making it anymore. Tap'em 428, my brain hurts. Edgy_cop, you're being extremely annoying. Karu, Insane Toracats, I wonder fucking why. An image of GMD with the nickname, Chloe saying, you collect moths in this lop game, and each one has a message. This one, crying laughing emoji, with an image from a game that reads, you found a moth. Name, Allison. Moth fact, Black Lives Matter. A chat conversation between 3 users in GMD Corp, with GMD, with the username Chloe, Spider, and Ha6M. Reading, Ha6M. 4. Server, suggestion. Rule to refrain people from asking what happened to a user who was banned. We want to move on from that, not go back on that. It really brings the mood down a bit for the friends of the person who was banned, I think. So it would be good if there was a rule for that. Spider. No, Rai has ruled in the past that if someone fucks up that bad, they deserve the flack they get for it. Chloe, GiantMilkDud, dog emoji. The only cases I've seen this been applied to are Crumbled and Foyken, whom very much so deserve to be renowned for what they did. An image of GMD with the nickname Kanata Izumi, saying on May 4th, 2022, yeah, that's just some basement-dwelling weird-ass. Respect their gender, they might be dog gender. You'll find neopronouns for anything. Literally like I saw on Ponytown a ghost cat gender. Neopronouns are just hilarious concepts, so it's fun to talk about them. It's LARPing with genders. A chat conversation between several users in GMD Corp, along with GMD, with the username Cream, Spider with the username RainSpider, and Baketu. Reading, Cream, GiantMilkDud. You see, the issue with things like dog pronouns and dog genders means there's a sexuality for it too. Dog sexual. And you know what that's called? Zoophilia. RainSpider, spider liking Corone too much? Cream, GiantMilkDud smug emoji. RainSpider, spider ooh. Enervated, Adge. 11 Baldy. Thank you Browski. Luigi Roalt. Okay, I am leaving this chat for today. Coulda fud. Coulda gender. Baketu. Dog sexual and dog gender are 2 different things. Tarvero. Dog sexual and dog gender are 2 different things. Bucket quote of the day. Lord_Fiero. Twitter is whack. I'm out. Cream, GiantMilkDud, yeah, but if you're attracted to a dog-gendered person you're attracted to dogs, right? Baketu. Not necessarily. Enervated. Tarv, your tea is cracked. Tarvero. When winter comes I'll just plaster it, don't worry. Cream, GiantMilkDud, or are they somehow not a dog? Then making what's the point of the pronoun? Baketu. Think of it as house decoration or clothing. It's how you style yourself. Rain spider, spider, so then why not leave it at clothing? Baketu. I don't know, I'm not a Twitter user. Cream, GiantMilkDud, flushed emoji. Style yourself as a dog? So like pet play. While being mean isn't a crime, it led to several people being discouraged from making most fan projects due to fear of GMD either complaining publicly or having broken rules. This era also had many incidents take place within that led to the whole server as a whole falling apart, and GMD's Discord account eventually terminated. The April 1st incident. On April 1st, 2020, the OtterTale April Fool's update came to UblynTYL RP. This update would showcase several characters as otters, along with some teasers for the long-awaited Dearest update. An update still to this day is not out and is planned to be the final update. During this day, a group of people would head into a group chat, GC, with one person, by the username of Crota Destroyer, now SMC5, exploiting the game. SMC5 was a fairly active user in GMD Corporation and would make several friends within the server. Another person in the server was a user by the name of CoolPlushTrap23, now Nemoji457. Aina was also fairly active and had also made several friends. Do not contact or harass either of these two. These people were very young and have moved on. During this time, Aina was 13 and SMC5 was also 13, though Aina did not know this. During a GC's call with SMC5, Aina and a few others, SMC5 would get his exploit to rip all the models out of UblynTYL RP and start making joke porn with them. At some point, SMC5 had went too far with the joke and inserted Aina's player model into the game, making her mad at him. Because she did not know his age, and with her being young and uncomfortable, with her perceiving him as an adult through his voice alone, she'd report him as a child predator to GMD. GMD would ban him, but not for the reason of him possibly being a predator, but for the fact he had exploited, with the alleged ban note of, too horny for otters. SMC5 would not be happy, and after messing around some more on April Fool's Day, would upload the OtterTale map onto the Roblox catalog on an alt, with it also leaking the Forgotten Toy character's full model. With the GMD Corporation server comparing SMC5 to the likes of Maya Genesis and a group of people that'll be discussed later. A message from a user that reads, "You know that's a Maya move. Matter of fact, we pointed that fuck, Crota, out a month ago and not one of you motherfuckers did anything about it." A conversation between two users, one posting a link to the OtterTale free model and another user saying, "You can tell Crota to take his lowly fucking self back up his mother's cooch hole." An image of a female otter, on top of Sans the skeleton from the game Undertale in Roblox saying, "Time for a bad time." Winky face. SMC5 would then join GMD's server a couple of times on alts to troll before apologizing to GMD in DMS, with very few talks following. Almost a year later, SMC5 would test his exploits again in UblynTYL RP, using a homophobic exploit that burned the gay pride flag to troll the people in the server and try to get himself banned from the game. When people reported him being present in the game and burning gay flags, GMD refused to ban him due to the take being his opinion, and that he was playing her game. A chat conversation between several users in GMD Corp, along with GMD, with the username Lady, reading, Altaria ZarBLX, name, Crota Destroyer, reason, exploiter / homophobic, proof. Can't upload both pictures. Since the person above has shown the exploit part of the report, I will show the homophobic part. Since it may be kind of insensitive, I shall mark is as spoiler. Image of Roblox chat logs that read, VIP Powerwolf 256. Gay flag is okay, but I'm not gay, but still. Jushs, can somebody hold me, I'm so cute. VIP, Flare_de_proto. Soviet Russia. Ninja_noob 524. Nice one. Crota Destroyer. I am Burnine it. Burn Jim. Burn the gays. Imth KDK. Huzuhu Crota. Armin_gaming. Good thing it ain't transphobic, that would offend me a lot. Anal Fries. It's his opinion though, but it still isn't good to talk about burning flags and killing someone because of their sexual ties like gay and all that stuff. UblynTYL shouldn't be the game to talk about that rude stuff. Worker. Besides, ain't hate speech against everything in the fucking universe's terms of service? Pretty sure that guy is breaking a rule. Lady. GiantMilkDud. Sure. burn the gays could be his opinion. But does that make him an enjoyable fellow who'll have anything to do with playing my game? Sure won't, lol. Alexpander, his opinion, it's not a valid opinion to be a fucking bitch to people over sexuality. The FBI donut, a shit opinion though. Tongue sticking out emoticon. Lady, GiantMilkDud, I do not need your opinion in reports either. Anal fries, I mean donut is right. I will not say any more opinions. My fault, lady. An image of SMC5's avatar dancing with a war outfit on with a burning gay pride flag next to him. Pancake Emoji. Pancake Emoji was a group of individuals that would try to troll and gain a sense of vigilante justice by harassing perceived creeps within the Roblox roleplay community, with the main members being LD Shadowman, LD, CK_2, Azula.cs, Qterra, Ravi, Mr. Greeny, Dreadlord865, Onet, and Mail_Octaling. Drip is. They would launch 2 operations, one on Draggy and Friends, and another on GMD Corporation, which'll be the main focus. Operation Corporation would have 2 parts. The first part was to start a PSYOP. A PSYOP, also known as a psychological operation, is a use of communication expertise, using unconventional tactics to persuade and influence foreign allies and enemies in support of a party's objectives. Or in other words, spy, record, and report. They would do this by collecting screenshots and messages and then reporting it to each other, making subtle hints to cause a spread of rumors that a great threat was lurking. Then, after gathering as much info as they could, they'd move to the second part, harass. The group would make several accounts and spam much of the evidence used during the Mya Era, plus some new stuff. A conversation between LD, deleted user, Drippis, Mr. Greeny, nicknamed Thriller, and Onet on July 28, 2020. Mr. Greeny, Thriller, honestly, I might remove Bijou. He may be too busy playing some other games honestly. Onet, okay, nice image. LD, both of these are true. An image saying, she calls people's art trash, and she called the whole moderation system a joke. The mods are lazy as fuck. Drippis, alright, what job should we give script? Mr. Greeny, Thriller, shrug, G, Drippis, true. Onet, I know right. Mr. Greeny, Thriller, spy on GMD Corp, I guess. Also Onet, you don't have to respond to this as it's personal probably. But what was GMD going to do if you didn't follow her orders? Onet, ban me or whatever. Mr. Greeny, Thriller, dang, I thought it was like they had your IP or some shit. LD, Onet, you're not even in the server. Mr. Greeny, Thriller, still pretty ungamer. Onet, yeah, anymore. I was banned. Drippis, WH. Mr. Greeny, Thriller, but yeah, we have a pile of dirt. More than a pile. Drippis, should we have script make our anonymous Twitter avatars? LD, sure. Mr. Greeny, Thriller, we don't need it, what are they gonna do to us? Drippis, ruin my art and game developing career. LD, I don't know Greeny. They have, what? A 5,000 member Discord server, 200,000 in their group. Drippis, we gotta have safe accounts to protect us from that stuff. We gotta be concealed, smart. Ravi, Greeny, they have managed to get people banned from Twitter for calling her out. Mr. Greeny, Thriller, ban us from their server? Ban us from Twitch. Send us white knights like an immature baby. Shocked emoji. LD, link to a Roblox profile named Imaginary Polygon. Does this look like an actual account? Ravi, yes. Mr. Greeny, Thriller, better the avatar, I guess. Onet, yes. LD, looking good. Mr. Greeny, Thriller, you should probably remove your main from your friends list. It looks too similar. LD, you right, plus you're in GMD Corporation. So, super suspicious. Actually, you could introduce that account and say you met him on some Roblox game. Mr. Greenie. Thriller. Hold on. Hello, my name is Onette, and I would like to give a tip about a pedophile named GMD, who has a fanbase of 200k children and has direct access to at least 5k of those children through Discord. Here's the Google Drive link to the evidence folder. Google Drive link. I ask that if you do end up pursuing this further, you keep both the identity of myself and the person who compiled the evidence anonymous. Did not steal at all. Troll. Onette. LOL. LD. Fuck you. Mr. Greenie. Thriller. Easy clap. LOL. Get nade on LD. LD. I'll clap your mom. Gosh, Greenie. Why did you unfriend me on Roblox? Gosh. Cutera. Join me or die. Onette. I hope he sees it. An image of Onette using the script by LD in a server. LD. Why did you? Hey, are you guys cool? Send it in a public channel. Send it in his DMS. Onette. They told me to. LD. So you're giving his entire server, some of which are GMD fans, that Google Drive folder. Are you guys cool? First part, PSYOP. Mr. Greenie. Thriller. Okay, here is our new and improved plan. 1. Get more people in this group chat and make a server if we have to, if we get enough peeps involved, and help us. 2. Get into contact with big people, mostly on Roblox, of course. 3. If needed and we go into drastic measure mode, this is what we will do going after Rule 3. Drastic measure mode. 1. Get everyone together to make alts and get free trial VPNs, and also make even more alts for a fake GMD Corp server. 2. This server will have fake GMD staff members and a fake GMD with bots as well, don't do anything, which will have a general chat which will have a FUCK load of GMD dirt and you can't chat in it. In fact, you can't talk in any chat. 3. Once the server is taken down or whatever, we will then proceed to go raid UblynTYL RP and GMD's server with these VPNs and raid their server periodically and switch IPs and alts. Plan Part 2. 1. Get hackers, not a joke, and try and get into GMD's Twitter to show images of their wrongdoing, possibly the TTRP Reddit if it already isn't hacked. 2. Send personal info to the police, nowhere else. 3. Do not come into contact with Azula, they are mega sus. Alright, maybe we don't need the hackers thing. Actually, I have another plan with them. We got the info we need. Foz. I like how it went from LD being muted in GMD Corporation to me leaking information about GMD that is probably gonna be spread everywhere. Ravi sending a message by a moderator, Bonnie Bomb saying, 4. Discord server. Suggestion. Made image posting rank 5/10 or higher on top of being a group member. AD. Having idiots join to spam the same image ain't cool. An image of LD posting a link to a Game Jolt game named GiantMilkDud Simulator, while saying, at everyone, I don't. Sad face. Pancake Emoji. Part 2. Harassment. LD. So, we have a file on each of our computers with a bunch of images. We enter when it's early in the morning. Azula breaches me 6 and gives us roles. We sit there for a few minutes. Then Azula gets a bot that grabs images from a pool of images, same file we have probably, and has the bot rapidly go to different channels and pastes random images. Then we start spamming on our own to help the process. One of us for each channel. We get banned, but the damage is already done. GMD's reputation is probably fucked. There will be like over 50 people that will probably see it. If we get lucky and we get more time in the server, the more damage. Plus they have to ban us all. We should probably start spamming when the channels are active. An image of Azula saying, I wanted to make a tenor bypass specially for GMD Corporation, but I don't know. If my Discord bot takedown method still worked, I would have used it to stop Dino. Then we will riot. LOL. Imagine. A conversation between Mr. Greenie, nicknamed Thriller, and Onette on August 15, 2020. Mr. Greenie. Thriller. Link to a tweet by GMD about a server invite. Raid this first. Onette. I'm getting France ads now, LMAO. Mr. Greenie. Thriller. Okay, so on go, we spam images of GMD being a pedo. Everyone ready? Onette. I can count down. Mr. Greenie. Thriller. Wait, not everyone is ready. Onette. Okay. A continuation, with LD posting an account by the name of GMD Funnies. and Greenie posting his account. A continuation, with Cutera, Onet and Greenie posting images of Twitter replies. A continuation with more replies and tweets. Final continuation with Ravi posting a tweet. With Greenie asking Azula if you think you can make a Twitter bot that spams comments on GMD's tweets, showing images of them being a pedo? Eventually, however, the group would get caught, and the whole group of Pancake Emoji crumbled. How, you may ask? Someone snitched by accident. A conversation between Azula, Mr. Greenie, nicknamed Thriller, LD, deleted user, and Foz. On August 23, 2020. Azula, Marchman is trying to stop me from doing what I'm doing here. Mr. Greenie, Thriller. How does he know though? Azula, no idea. Mr. Greenie, Thriller. Probably doing hacker stuff. LD, probably. Foz, someone here is telling March. Azula, oh wait, shit, I advertised the docs in a server he is in. Mr. Greenie, Thriller. Why would you advertise a docs? Azula, to get people on our side, of course. Mr. Greenie, Thriller. Guys, who the fuck shared the link to the server? Azula, no idea. Mr. Greenie, Thriller. Look in it. LD, what server? Where dal Jankovic, Polka face. Azula, where dal Jankovic, Polka face. Mr. Greenie, Thriller. Okay, so apparently, Azula had the bot and the server invite in the docs link. What the fuck? Why would you do that? Azula, what bot? Mr. Greenie, Thriller. That's how he got in. Bot for something I dunno, you explain it yourself. You did it after all. What was purposely left out was that all the people involved were around the ages of 14 to 17, and so when it came to subtly giving out hints of an attack, two members of the group would spoil everything. Azula and Greenie. Azula would tell a user barely involved, edgy_cop, Marchman, of a sting operation happening, with Marchman informing a user named Bucket. When Azula had messed up, the group would give Greenie the role of peacekeeper and negotiator. Greenie would tell March the whole plan, with how they were going to psyop and harass. Marchman would make several threats towards the group, as Bucket and March would inform GMD. A day after, the server was temporarily closed. Members would temporarily go to a server created by a user named FBI Donut for an earlier breakdown on July 12, 2020, with developer Spider during the July 12 closing, talking about how GMD had a breakdown, though not mentioning why. A conversation between Mr. Greenie, nicknamed Thriller, and LD. Mr. Greenie, Thriller. Who is this? LD, a retard. Mr. Greenie, Thriller. Yeah, but who are they? LD, a retard, don't bother. Mr. Greenie, Thriller. How does he know what we're doing? LD, bruh, I told you not to bother with him. Mr. Greenie, Thriller. Okay. LD, he's a retard from GMD Corporation who likes to DDoS people. Mr. Greenie, Thriller. Welp, time for me to get DDoSed. LD, are you fucking dense Greenie? Mr. Greenie, Thriller. No, I closed his DMS like you told me to do. LD, then why were you like, time to get me DDoSed? Mr. Greenie, Thriller. Cause he can easily DDoS me. LD, do you not have a VPN? Mr. Greenie, Thriller. No, I'm poor as fuck. LD, there are free VPNs mong. Mr. Greenie, Thriller. So I've sent the verification code at least 3 times and updated my email and it refuses to send. Finally got it to work. LD, for what? Mr. Greenie, Thriller. The VPN thing. Azula, oh god, why is Marchman? Foz, my guy literally med LD to stop bullying Bucket or whatever. Annoying SU. LD, dude, why is March in Cojet server? Shit. Greenie, stop fucking talking to him and telling him shit. Mr. Greenie, Thriller. I'm giving him a fake plan. LD, give him an O plan. Don't fucking give any information that we are doing whatsoever. Mr. Greenie, Thriller. He already knows either way, my guy. He has it already somehow. I know who has given out info, not sure how. He could be lying, but somebody here gave him that shit. LD, I'm not even going to bother with the GMD shit anymore. Mr. Greenie, Thriller. Okay. LD, Greenie is too fucking stupid to keep the shit under wraps and watertight. Mr. Greenie, Thriller. It's already been split out anyways. Somebody here has split it prior, my dude. LD. Yeah, probably fucking you. Azula. Can't we just end this at the docs part? Which just happened. LD. I'm tired of getting messaged by randotards. Azula. I'm not having it anymore, and Marchman isn't joking anymore. LD. Yeah. Mr. Greenie. Thriller. Fuck, what can we do? He only wants Azula to stop. Azula. I will stop then. Mr. Greenie. Thriller. If you hadn't shown that info, it would have been over for GMD. An image of Marchman saying, she's out of the picture entirely. That's what I want her to be safe. God, this is fucked. Alright, one last idea. I go and say, that isn't what Azula wants, my guy. They want GMD done and over with. It isn't our choosing. Would that be okay by you, Azula? I don't see any other way out of this operation. March equals retard. Retard equals plan ruined. Simple. LD. Honestly wished we raided GMD. Onet. Same. Mr. Greenie. Thriller. Too bad, homie. We can't. Onet. Because you wanted Bucket's feet pics. Foz. Why not? Oh. Onet. Basically someone told Marchman or something the entire plan. Foz. Fucking hell. Onet. And he went into our server pinging everyone and pissing, complaining and moaning about it. An image of the GMD Corporation server on July 12, 2020. With the first channel being, pools closed. A message of Spider in the Donut Corporation server on the same day. Spider. Okay, so too long. Didn't read. Rai has a history of having breakdowns in which she casts everyone out and such. Earlier this morning, she made the art that is now the server banner/icon, with the caption, "Nothing makes me happy anymore," or something along those lines. Shortly after posting it, GMD Corp closed for the night. Given her history and my personal knowledge of her, she is most likely having a breakdown. We can expect GMD Corp to reopen when she wakes back up later. Hopefully, she is alright. Eventually, the GMD Corporation Discord would open up again with general wiped, and people would start chatting, with Pancake Emoji splitting apart and separating into separate group chats. Though this isn't the worst of what happened on GMD Corp. Conclusion to the post-drama era. This shows how dangerous the GMD Corporation server was. The fact that several children were able to get into a moderator position without even being 16 plus is absurd. With there being some alleged testimony from other ex-staff that spoke of the NSFW things that would be said in the server's mod chats, along with sexual things being commonly spoken about in public VCs. Whether GMD knew it or not, she had harbored a predator in her server and given him the tools to abuse children, with these kids having to deal with the trauma for the rest of their lives, along with the mass amounts of trolling, bullying, and suggestive artwork that made the server unsafe for kids.
Wait.
And their picture is Mega Milk, okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, I saw their profile picture pop up for a second. They're like, is there a Roblox avatar wearing a Mega Milk shirt?
I am proud of you.
Mega Milk. That's a good meme. I like Mega Milk.
They even have a color on. Fucking hell, we live in a society.
Oh my god, I should draw Chloe wearing the mini milk shirt.
You should. That'll be hilarious.
Mega
Well, you can't
Milk.
post that. You can't post that in art or in general.
You can't stop me!
You are above the
Fucking
law.
owns the server. Although
I
it
can't
sets a
stop
bad
you, but
example.
I'll be very disappointed in you.
I'm gonna draw the
You
Watcher in a
would
Mega
have to-
Milk shirt.
You're right, Chill. I know you would want me to give her giant badongos and give her a giga milk.
Dude,
No,
I'll do
I'm
that. Fuck.
indifferent. I'm indifferent about breast size.
What are we even arguing about?
See, well, if I was to give her a shirt, it'd have to be like a small one so that you can still see her adorable tummy.
Maybe a crop top then?
Exactly. A crop top. So even her shirt is mini, and it says mini milk because she has mini titty.
Genius.
And she has delicious things.
I'm literally crying.
Doesn't
I don't
make
know how to
sense.
draw belly buttons.
Can you say time to commit some war crimes very
Time to
enthusiastically?
commit some war crimes.
I have to fix her, whatever it's called.
Eh,
Dick.
Pit?
And now her belly.
Oh, her tummy.
Yeah,
Tummy.
because it's not placed correctly, and it's probably still not placed correctly, but you know.
Listen.
don't read it out loud. I mean, you'll have more balls than I will if you it out loud, but you probably should
So
have.
the other day, I was naked, playing with my hamster. Oh no, I'm not reading the rest of this out loud.
What?
Link it to me. Link it to me. I'll read it out loud. I'm not a little bitch.
Excuse me?
No.
No one gets to read it out loud.
What are you reading?
Nope.
None of what are you
That is the sin bin. You know, there's apparently this thing that, like, I saw on Reddit once, but, like, there's apparently an actual debate against this, but it's like, when you finish going to the bathroom, do you wipe sitting down, or do you lean up slightly?
You lean up.
Wait,
you gonna
hold on,
fucking
hold on,
phase
hold
your
on,
hand
hold on.
through the
What-
toilet?
What, right?
You stand up.
Yeah, there's
Stand
a
up.
debate on Reddit on, like, when you're done taking a shit, do you
Do you
wipe,
sit down or do you
like,
stand up?
while actively sitting, or do you slightly lean up and do it?
Okay, y'all are gonna call me disgusting, but I don't care. I lean up, but at the same time, it's like I wipe front to back.
I don't care in the slightest.
Chill.
Isn't that
Please,
not how you-
nobody wants to know.
A message sent by GMD saying, Mayata's corruption form. Not changed, shut up. With an image of the Enta engulfed by a black, shiny, melting substance. With pure white eyes. A message sent by GMD saying, Femme Spectra. With an image of the character, Spectra having a big-breasted, big-thighed design. A message sent by GMD saying, Lady and Vampire Bunny playing with water guns. With an image of the two of them with Barbie nudity, with Vampire Bunny, a beige-tan speckled female rabbit with blonde short hair with an orange fade, wearing ripped thigh-highs spraying a water gun at Lady, a beige female rabbit with whitish blonde hair. A message sent by GMD saying, Mild suggestive warning, La D. With a spoiled image of Lady wearing nothing but arm-length gloves and black thigh-highs. An image of the character Riley, a raccoon with short gray hair wearing a collar and a shirt that says, All sass, all ass. With another drawing of her scrummaging through a trash can showing her but through some light blue panties. A message sent by GMD in a mod channel saying, I have a folder dedicated to the cutest Nair-hate around. Showing a folder titled Nanchi, with a thinking emoji of Nanachi, a child from the anime and manga Made in Abyss. An old image of GMD's folders, with one particular folder being called Not Porn with a no entry sign symbol on it. An image of GMD showing her updated folders, with one particular folder being called Cute Girls in Giant Hats with a no entry sign symbol on it. A message sent by GMD saying, Panda, showing her creating a panda OC, with white scribbling out the character's chest. A conversation between GMD with the username, Rai, and a user named Sonny reading, Rai, GiantMilkDud. Here's his picture for the reference, yeah. Just draw him doing something cute, I don't know. An image of the panda character's ref finished. Sanji, wait, that's a guy? Rai, GiantMilkDud. You cannot tell anyone, it is the Elaline secret. Sanji, okay mommy, shush emoji. A chat conversation between several users in GMD Corp, along with GMD, with the username Kanata Izumi, and Spider reading. Kanata Izumi, GiantMilkDud, what the fuck is femboy phobia? Bloons Gamer, a terrible disease. Spider, we have to exterminate the femboys before they overrun us. Bloons Gamer, you're late. Mayhem, does anyone want their OC drawn? I'm bored for the millionth time. Just know I suck at human faces. Kanata Izumi, GiantMilkDud, need more femboys. An image of the panda character, confirming them to the server as a femboy and not female. An image of an otter saying, I'm gonna split your dick in half with a razor. A continuation of the previous with the otter next to a bleeding razor, with a bloody banana. An image of the character Sachi saying, Hey Cystic, come into the laundry room. A continuation of the previous with Cystic saying, Yeah, and Sachi, with only her legs out inside the washing machine saying, Help me. The final image with Cystic saying, Nope, and Sachi screaming inside the washing machine. An image of GMD's desktop shown in a call. The background is of a brown furry with games like Galgun 2 and Nicopera being present. An image using a discontinued Vencord plugin, showing category, mod stuff, channels, mod only, dev only, Paragon, bakery, Dinos Hell, Dinos log, game log, category, GMD stuff, channels, GMD only, transfer channel, Japanese, to-do list, character concepts. All of this would accumulate on May 4th, 2022. I forgot to mention something in the Mya Era, and that was on purpose as it neatly ties these two eras of GMD Corporation history into a nice, neat bow. On February 2nd, 2018, GMD would be having a conversation with a user by the name of Bowie. While the contents of the conversation is unknown, what is known is that in the middle of the conversation, GMD would send an image of a underaged-looking character with dog ears and tail, wearing a plaid shirt, handkerchief and bow, showing their undergarments towards the camera, with GMD saying, "Have this, you're going to jail now," laughing crying emoji. This image, 4 years later at the time, would be reported to Discord, leading to GMD's account being terminated. During the oncoming days, no one would notice GMD being gone, until May 7th, 2022, where all hell broke loose. People would be spamming in the chat that GMD had gotten banned, and that she had deserved it, with moderators banning any members making jokes about the situation. With the server on lockdown, and people dwindling, GMD under her brother's account would make one last post before going completely dark on Discord entirely. At here message from GMD. So I'm sure most of you are aware of by now, my Discord account's been disabled. Resurfaced old drama back to bite us again. This time Discord took action on their behalf and offered little support on our end. I'm still not sure the direction I'll be taking GMD Corp Discord server. We will either migrate to a new server, owned and ran by my Paragon, GMD Corp 2 Electric Boogaloo, or just let this one sit and die out. I don't know yet. Either way, don't be surprised when or if my account is turned into the funny deleted user number 02401240154051511515. I attempted my best to deal with Discord support but got mostly radio silence, so I just don't expect any chance for it. Also don't be surprised if and when a Rye number 0001 shows up, because knowing cockroaches, they will attempt that shit. If you really need to contact me, send me a tweet or a DM via Twitter. As I cannot view DMs on Discord, any attempt to DM me via Discord is fruitless. If you have general questions, hashtag questions can be answered/asked by anyone. Just don't expect an answer from me specifically. It's a fun time. I got sick and my birthday's nearly a few days away, so truly things are going great. This whole ordeal is a dampener on my mood, so I apologize for any delays on UblynTYL updates. Either way, life goes on. I'll keep you guys updated on what's to happen with the server by relaying to my paragons. Stay frosty. The Layla Era. This section includes and mentions censored imagery of NSFW content, pornography, primarily of animals. After everything that had happened, GMD would stay off Discord and would make her main social media Twitter. In 2021, GMD would make a public NSFW account by the handle of @VXN_Layla. On this account, GMD would try to make sure that minors wouldn't be on, but the account wasn't the issue, it was the content commissioned and posted onto the account. The first image of the account shows the character Layla, a pink pool toy fox, a character commonly shown standing and walking on 4 legs. This could make the image be taken as feral porn. Feral or feral porn is a branch of furry content that moves away from the anthro aspects of furries. Many furries dislike this content as it can encourage inappropriate/sexual acts with real animals. Not only that, but this Layla character would be referenced in UblynTYL RP with 4 separate characters: Pool Puppy, Pink Pool Puppy, Pool Reindeer, and Giant Pool Puppy. 2 characters in UblynTYL roleplay named Pool Puppy and Pink Pool Puppy. Both are pool toys, with Pool Puppy being a gray dog with blue eyes, and Pink Pool Puppy being a pink dog with pink eyes. A character in UblynTYL roleplay named Pool Reindeer. A pool toy of a brown reindeer with red straps and bells. A character in UblynTYL roleplay named Giant Pool Puppy. They are a giant pink pool dog toy with pink eyes. A tweet by the Vixen Layla account reading Layla Butt, showing a pool toy of a pink fox character with white hair and the words "Pop Me" on their left butt cheek. This character is flashing their vagina and anus towards the camera. A tweet by Batcubus reading, "Happy New Year. Your character here for Vixen Layla," showing the Layla character stuck in a chimney wearing red socks. getting progressively more naked and came in. A tweet by Samuel reading, another fun commission for Vixen Layla, with the Layla character having sex with an anthro-white tiger. A tweet by Sashi but reading, the portable toy you can take anywhere to enjoy. Your character here for Vixen Layla, showing the Layla character in some sort of carrying device saying, "Carry me," while flashing their vagina and anus. A tweet by GvoxDSM reading, a commission for a wonderful person, Vixen_Layla, as Lady has a bottle poured onto her, turning her more into a pool toy, with text reading, new toy in bottle. But that is not all. On the account there would be an image of a supposed Enta in bondage gear being bent towards the camera, wearing a blindfold, being stimulated with a pill-shaped vibrator, with the final image by GMD being just another femboy character, this one being a goat. A tweet by the Vixen Layla account reading, bind me, own me, use me however you want master, with an Enta with light blue stripes bends towards the camera, wearing BDSM gear, squirting fluids out of her vagina as a pill-shaped vibrator is on her anus. A tweet by the Vixen Layla account reading, a goat, definitely gonna get art of this character soon, showing a brown goat character with short ginger hair and blue eyes, horns, and penis. The character sheet reads, Ezra the goat, 20/male, he/him, submissive, loves being called good girl, likes to wear makeup, blue blush/insides, likes cock cages, but doesn't like the small penis/useless penis humiliation, loves anal. GMD would also commission large amounts of NSFW on the page, with many of these characters either being adult furries, some who appeared in Toytail RP, or feral animals, with her likes also having a large amount of feral and furry NSFW. Some GMD Corporation mods and developers would also show up, like Kudafud, Chill Bunny, and Crow. Many of these show fetishes like macrophilia, acrotomophilia, tentacle erotica, balloonies, transfer, bimbofication, titflation, lactation, BDSM, degradation, gangbang, impregnation, hypnosis, exhibitionism, and forced masturbation. A tweet by Raikisu reading, have you heard of that new hypnosis app? It's very addictive. What were we talking about again? The first image showing Lady and an otter with a blue fade in her long brown hair named Chloe are shown a phone. In the second image, their breasts expand ripping through their shirts and they start blushing with sexual faces. A tweet by Ramil reading, #transfer, puppy-brained. As Lady, a beige rabbit slowly turns into a pink dog with her breast expanding, and her clothes being removed. A tweet by the Razbunny account, Kudafud reading, another comm from the cool Vixen Layla, showing Lady wearing a cock cage, is nude in public blushing as her clothes are in a box. A tweet by Sashi_but reading, Fuko the Nimbat and Putty's Rangers thoroughly enjoying Vixen Layla as their personal breeding stock. While two anthro furries gangbang a blue feral furry. A tweet by Samuel reading, nothing better than two amputee girls for Christmas, smile, commission for Vixen Layla, with Lady and Layla wearing ball gags whining, as their arms and legs are turned to stubs, with Lady being held upside down by a dildo connected to the ceiling. A tweet by Raikisu reading, big boobied gals getting milked by their besties' other mouths, showing several comics where the characters, Lady, Chloe, Nini and Chloe's sister, all participate in acts that ends with a character's nipples inserting into another character's vagina, filling it with milk. A tweet by the Razbunny account, Kudafud reading, bimbofication comm for Vixen Layla, as Lady's thighs and breast grow with her seemingly slowly getting hypnotized. A tweet by Nuxanara reading, Lady for Vixen Layla, showing Lady tied in red rope squirting on a coming throne, as her body has several sexual phrases written on it. A tweet by F. Emily reading, commission for Vixen Layla, Frosthopper and Check Bathroom, showing GMDs, Crows, and Chill Bunny's personas having a threesome. An image of the Vixen Layla accounts likes having an image of Ralsei from the game Deltarune, showing his penis and anus, along with following Bad Dragon, a company that's founder created the company to specifically sell and mold dildos of lizards. GMD would also have several suspiciously childlike avatars in her avatar saves. An image of the Vixen Layla account following Bad Dragon. An image of two avatars by GMD, one a child in a rabbit costume wearing a pink pacifier, and another of a blonde girl with an anime head. An image of 6 avatars by GMD, 3 being young-looking girls, one of a petite woman, and 2 furries. Though, if that was just it, we wouldn't be here. Just saying, GMD followed a few odd companies and had a few odd avatars and fetishes that were suspiciously portrayed in her game wouldn't be enough. Now would it? I would like to introduce the character Hina. Hina is a small talking corgi, who appeared a little before GMD's account was banned. These images were also posted on GMD's Twitter for a short amount of time before being deleted. Now why would that be? The character was used for porn. 2 images of a character named Hina posted onto GMD's Discord. One showing the corgi in full color with the other one showing a character named Stain taking Hina on a walk. A character in UblynTYL roleplay named Corgi. It's literally just a corgi. A tweet by Sashi_but reading, finished your character here for Vixen Layla. The corgi in hand and leg restraints, having anal beads being inserted, with their vagina being flashed towards the camera. A tweet by Sashi_but reading, finished your character here for Fuko the Nimbat, kicking back while Vixen Layla and Azioth Trash enjoy milking his dick with their soft little bodies and tongues. Showing a corgi and a raccoon-like dog on top of a furry scrotch, with semen ejaculating out of their blue penis. A tweet by Calalicious3, Hina gets boned hard. Vixen Layla YCH result. With a link to an image of a corgi being tied with cloth with a blindfold on a pentagram, as a red human handprint is on her thigh with a penis going into her. A tweet by Sashi_but reading, finished your character here for Vixen Layla. Corgi got herself in a tight situation. With a corgi being bonded by rope as a monitor reads, now breeding. Hina, orgasms 0, loads taken 0. With a second image having semen near the corgi's vagina with the monitor reading, now breeding. Hina, orgasms 13, loads taken 7. Conclusion. GMD Corporation is a testament on what can happen when the wrong person gets a large amount of fans and followers that'll blindly follow them. GMD may try to discredit this document with, "It was years ago," or "I have changed." It is also under the reader's jurisdiction to take this document as it is and stop supporting GMD or continue following their work. Either option is valid, and you will not be stopped and forced to take one side or the other. The point of this doc is to show that GMD still has some things about her that have not changed, and how she has endangered children. If you have an Enta character or a UblynTYL RP original character, you do not have to change them, nor shall you feel to be forced to erase them. You, the creator of your characters, can create your own worlds and stories in which these characters may reside. Or, you may turn them into something greater. But if you do want to change or erase them, that is also valid. This document is also not an excuse to harass or stereotype furry and transgender individuals. Just because someone is either, or both of these things do not make them a creep or a danger to children. It is important to learn from GMD Corporation and GMD herself as to what a person/community should and shouldn't strive for. GMD Corporation was loved by the people in it due to being able to express themselves, along with how active and willing the community was to create. Though it was also harsh, crude, and dangerous. If a server is to heavily jump into suggestive content, along with crude dark humor, it should be 16+. No 13-year-old should be able to get into a moderator position with a bunch of adults. No 13-year-old should be catered to NSFW content. No 13-year-old should be encouraged to kill themselves. Yet they do, and we should encourage creatives to harbor safe communities for these younger people or to direct their audience to a different direction. A creative cannot moderate everyone in their community, but they can do their best to try to limit this stuff from happening. A personal note to GMD, if you are reading or listening, you must take what this document criticizes and get off the internet to reflect on yourself and what horrific actions you have done and harbored, and what community you have made. We won't stop you from trying to defend yourself, but we hope your defense acknowledges what this document criticizes. If you make a new account, ignore this document like it never happened, or if you go out of your way to apologize and not state or lie about what this document accuses you of, you have not changed from being the person you were in 2016. And to you, the reader/listener, thank you for taking your time to read and or listen to this. With peace and love, Anon.